This is Dabu 7. We have confirmation from the United States and Japan that North Korea has conducted yet another missile launch. They are stating that just 1 week after they launched this Hwasong-12 rocket, which raised a lot of questions as to are they really serious about wanting peace or wanting to talk about this matter, they have launched a new missile that has a shorter range, and they're saying that this landed in the Sea of Japan. Now, one of these things cites that possibly it landed off Japan's east coast. The ballistic missile of unknown type was launched and reached an altitude of 560 kilometers or 348 miles. And this is according to the South Korean military officials. Now, an earlier Reuters report suggested that the missile flew about 500 km and landed outside of Japan's exclusive economic zone. South Korea also adding that it is presumably a ballistic rocket, with no reports of damage to any ships or that it struck anything. The White House adds that this is a shorter range than those fired during the 3 recent tests. So this was a shorter one. It looks to be successful, but Japan seeing it as a provocation. They're saying, you just will not stop. You continue. If that would have had a nuclear warhead on it, it could have done anything. It's how they see it, with them being within striking distance. So have they recovered this? Well, they usually do. If they can get out there and they can recover any elements of any of these rockets, they will. They'll inspect it. They'll see what they're working with. And with North Korea knowing this, you have to keep in mind what they're leaving out there for them to find. Because one went down, well, we thought blew up rather quickly, but now it's being suggested that they may have blown it up over their own territory to be able to retrieve those parts so the U.S. military, South Korea, Japan, others could not get their hands on the elements and see exactly what they were working with. But one thing is for sure here. When they're trying to talk about peace and trying to kill the hostilities in the region, this doesn't do the situation any favors by launching another rocket toward Japan where it lands in the Sea of Japan. Nonetheless, this is the latest in terms of North Korea. Multiple tests have been fired off at this point. How long will they go doing this without anyone stopping them or making any bit of a move? Let's not forget the THAAD system is there in South Korea, and they are picking these launches up on their radar. I will leave a link. I'll update with more as I come across it. It's been Dabu 7.